for the Spartan Shadows podcast after another victory, thrilling victory, double overtime, Michigan State over the Eagles, 42-40. Actually recording right about where Amari Kelly ran the ball after getting the game-winning two-point conversion that was a walk-off. Overall, it was great to see the Spartans for the first time since their Prairie View A&M contest last year outscore an opponent in the second half. But just looking at things, there is a lot for this team to learn and to improve on. Jonathan Smith touched on in his press conference. The offense couldn't stay on the field and defense could not get off the field. And that was a lot of what we saw from the Spartans last season. So there is a lot for them to improve on film. And just looking at this team, they battled through adversity. They lost Jordan Hall for a brief period of time. They lost Malik Spencer. Anu Lafayette was playing injured at points. There was a lot that this team had to overcome. Omari Kelly, his first two touches of the game were fumbles, and then he had the game-winning two-point conversion, as well as recovering a fumble when Mekhi Frazier tried his own hurdle. So there is a lot of redemption, a lot of feel-good stories, a lot of times where you're like, okay, this team last year doesn't win this game. Nearly every player in the press conference touched on it. Jay Coyne touched on it, saying, this is a game that we don't win last year. Aiden Childs and Nick Marsh both said we don't win this game last year. So this team battled through adversity. Nick Marsh had a 41-yard receiving touchdown to open the second half because he said at half he went over to the coaches and said, give me the damn ball. And just looking at it, you have players like Omari Kelly saying, hey, if he said, I heard him say that, I looked over to Evan Boyd and I said, get him the damn ball then. Jonathan Smith said, if Nick said that, he's probably right. So you see the confidence and the leadership and the growth in players like Nick Marsh, who's going to demand the ball, and he proved exactly why you want to get him that ball. And Michigan State, the offense, great job. The defense shows a lot that they need to improve in the future. And this is a team that, if they want to compete with USC in 2 weeks, they need to improve a lot defensively. They need to get pressure on that quarterback, and that was an issue that we all thought could happen heading into the year. So overall, good game for Michigan State, great game for the offense. Defense, not so much. This was probably Aiden Child's best game as the Spartan quarterback, but defensively, this was a game that left a lot to be desired. Overall, glad Michigan State came out with a victory, and go Green.